Welcome to the Washington Lee training video, which introduces advisors to the new self-service advising and student planning software, where you will be able to access your advisees' information and provide guidance and feedback on their academic planning. This video will demonstrate how to navigate through the advising screens, how to review your advisee registration plans and communicate with them, and an explanation of what advising processes remain in WebAdvisor during the coming year's transition. Log into WebAdvisor and click on the self-service link. This takes you directly into the W&L self-service homepage. Faculty workflows, grading and class rosters, and self-service will begin this fall term. However, advising processes for your current first year and sophomore students can begin now, because these students already have access to self-service for fall course registration. Current juniors and seniors remain in WebAdvisor. Start by clicking on the Advising category. This screen displays your list of current advisees. Please note that only current advisees can be viewed. For past advisees, you will still need to access their information through WebAdvisor. If you have a long list of current advisees, you can use the search box to find that student. Type in part of the student name or the full name, and then click Search. Your advisees can request a review of their plan at any time, and this will be explained further shortly. If they request a review, you will receive an email notification. You will also have a blue notification box when you log in, and those advisees will appear first on your list, and they have an hourglass icon next to their name. We will open Edward's record and go through each of these tabs. Let's begin with the Course Plan tab. The course plan will default to the current term. Click to an upcoming term. You can switch between this list view and the calendar view. Plan courses are listed on the left and in this grid format. From the list view, you may wish to use the approve and deny checkboxes to communicate with your student. This is totally optional for advisors and does not affect actual course registration in any way, but it is a way to communicate with your student about your advice. For example, you can choose to select all and approve all of the course options, and then you can choose to deny this one course because the student has not yet completed the required prerequisite. You do not need to approve or deny any plan courses. This is an optional form of communicating with your advisee and helping them to plan their schedule. This approve deny functionality has no relation to your advisor authorization posted in WebAdvisor, which allows a student to register. Please note, you can converse with your advisee in whatever way supports your personal advising style, whether it is through self-service, through email, or traditionally with a face-to-face meeting, but your final authorization for registration remains in WebAdvisor for the coming year. This student has a planned Physics 111, but currently is not planned for the co-requisite Physics 113. There is a Notes tab where you can correspond with your student, and this would be a good place to remind them to pick Physics 113 Lab if they really want to take Physics 111. So let's use the Notes tab to view notes to and from an advisee and to add a note of your own. And then you save the note. Whoops, be careful here, there's a misspelling. Please be careful when sending notes because once saved, the student sees them and they cannot be edited or deleted. The notes do remain with the student's record, so if a student changes majors or advisors, they will still be accessible to any other advisor as well as department heads and deans, basically to anyone who can view a student's plan. The notes are considered a part of the student record under FERPA and can be a method of communicating with and maintaining highlights of conversations with advisees. The Timeline tab is another format for easily viewing planned courses for future terms. Students can also put placeholder courses on their plans, and you can see here that the student plans on taking his FDR-HA in winter term and a PE course in spring term. He just doesn't yet know which course he wants to take. You can also click to past terms to view grades, terms GPAs, and new student incoming information. The Progress tab opens the Student Degree Audit. On the left is a cumulative GPA, current declared majors and minors. This is the catalog year. The graph on the right shows progress towards the degree. This student has completed 22 credits towards the 113 required for a W&L degree. He is currently registered for 17 credits between winter and spring term, and he has planned 35 credits. The yellow planned credits don't mean anything in terms of progress towards the degree. Scroll down to view requirements for the degree, beginning with FDR requirements. This student has completed the FDR writing requirement and the foreign language requirement. For the PE requirement, he has planned racquetball in fall term. He has also planned the placeholder that he wants to take a PE in spring term of 2018. Planned courses are in yellow. Degree requirements that are not started are in red. What students can do when planning courses is they can search from their My Progress looking for any course that meets this FDR requirement, and they can add it to their plan. The progress view shows green for completed or in progress, and yellow for planned courses. The Course Catalog tab opens all active courses for each subject. Students use the course catalog heavily when planning courses. What they see are the courses that can be placed on their plan for future terms, and they can filter on an active registration term, fall 2017 here, and they can pick and view sections available for courses, and they are able to put either the courses or the sections on their plans for future terms. Additional filters on the left. For example, a student can filter on appropriate for first year courses. They also can use these course types that codes that meet interdisciplinary program requirement or other course designations are posted here. FDRs are posted with the course topic. During the transition from WebAdvisor to student planning during the coming year, FDRs are coded in both the course type and the course topics. So students use these filters to narrow down in looking for courses and sections to add to their plans. The Test Scores tab lists admissions test results, ACT, SAT tests, etc., W&L placement test results and proficiencies, and AP or IB results for scores that earn W&L credit. Specific W&L credit earned can best be viewed in the Timeline tab. The Unofficial Transcript tab provides a PDF copy of the student academic course history. Please do not save this unofficial transcript. Do not send it to the student since they can already see it, and do not release it to anyone else, since the student record should only be released formally by the University Registrar's Office with the student's permission. Grades by term can also be viewed in the Grades tab. Please note that both midterm, I'll open fall term here, the past year. Please note that both midterm grades and final grades will be posted on these screens for both advisors and students. Students will no longer be required to receive midterm grades in paper form from their advisors. It will still be very important for advisors to continue to meet with their advisees who are new to W&L or on probation to review midterm grades when they are collected, but they can be viewed directly on these screens. When you have completed reviewing a student's planned courses for a term and saved notes, the final optional steps are to mark Review Complete and archive the plan. First, click Review Complete, and this will alert the student that you have reviewed their plan. The system asks you to confirm that you want to archive this plan. Click Archive. Although these are optional advising steps, you'll probably want to archive the plan because it is helpful to create a snapshot of planned courses and your communications with each student for each advising session. The archived plan includes all notes from the student and or advisors, as well as all planned courses and sections and any classes approved or denied by the advisors. You can view the download of a past archive plan, which opens in PDF format. Advisors, department heads, and deans have access to the plans as well as any future advisors and the student may be assigned to. Archive plans are saved permanently and remain with the student's record. You can also access links to online forms, the degree app for seniors, medical drop, etc., which are found on the self-service drop-down menu. These links are also found in WebAdvisor over the coming year. WebAdvisor advising links and processes that remain active for the coming year include the following. Under Advising Information, recall that if you do not enter a term or start dates, you can obtain all your past advisees. But if you do submit a current term, you will get the various WebAdvisor processes for current juniors and seniors run degree audits in this tab. The My Progress in Self-Service is only for current first years and sophomores and also for future students. So the degree audit in WebAdvisor needs to be used for current juniors and seniors. Advisor registration authorization is still required for each student to allow them to register, and you'll continue to use this link in WebAdvisor for all students in all class years. Other WebAdvisor functions will transition in the fall and over the coming year. Class rosters, grade rosters, instructor consent, etc. These faculty processes will have training in August and September. This concludes the advising training video on the new advising self-service screens, where we demonstrated how to navigate through self-service, how to review and communicate with your advisees, and what advising processes remain in WebAdvisor in the coming year. For additional information, access Faculty Self-Service website from go.wlu.edu Self-Service for Faculty, or contact the University Registrar's Office. Thank you.